Hi, Creekside Park students. I'm going to go through a problem with you over where you have to read the word problem and you have to be able to write and solve the equation. So let's take a look at this one. It says Sally is 1 year older than 3 times the age of Joe. Chris is 5 years younger than 6 times the age of Joe. If Sally and Chris are the same age, how old is Joe? All right, so let's go through and let's break this problem up. Sally is 1 year older than, if I hear older than, that's going to be a plus 1, 3 times the age of Joe. Well, we don't know the age of Joe. That's what we're trying to figure out. So let's make him X. And if you hear 3 times, what operation do you hear? It'd be multiplication. So we're multiplying by 3. So if we write that side of the equation first, we're going to have 3x representing 3 times the age of Joe. And then it's saying Sally is 1 year older, so it's going to be plus 1. Chris is 5 years younger. I'm hearing subtraction, so we're subtracting 5. Then 6 times, there's that age of Joe again. So we've got the age of Joe is X. We're multiplying by 6. So if I write that side of the equation, it's going to be 6x minus 5. Make sure that you're subtracting 5 because it's saying that Chris is 5 years younger. We're taking it away. So then we have to figure out, is this an equality or an inequality? Well, let's go check the question. It says, if Sally and Chris are the same age, how old is Joe? Here's your key, same age. So these should be equal. Okay, so then let's take this. We're going to go through and we're going to solve this. Now, when we look at this, there's no parentheses, so we won't be using distributive property, but we have to get our variables to one side. So I'm going to take my 3x, and I'm going to subtract that from both sides. So that's going to cancel this out. I'm left with 1 equal. We've got 6x minus 3x gives us 3x. Bring down your minus 5. Now, I have to look at this side. Here's where my variable is at. So my subtracting 5 has to be canceled first. So I'm going to do the inverse operation. I'm going to add 5 to both sides. So 1 plus 5, 6 equals 3x because your 5's canceled out. Your variable is still not by itself, so we have to divide both sides by that number. So you're going to be left with x is equal to 2. So therefore, if we look back at our question, what did we answer? If Sally and Chris are the same age, how old is Joe? Well, Joe would be 2 years old.